Actually, there's a lot of that in here. My wife and I. Correct response. My wife and I would like to thank you all for coming. We're really grateful that all of you guys, our nearest and dearest people, could be here with us. Now, the internet tells me that I'm supposed to say something about the people who aren't able to be here. But as we decided to have such a small wedding, that's quite a few people to mention. Let me just mention 3 very important people. 3 of the loveliest, grumpiest, fussiest people in our lives. 3 people we just could not live without. Please join me in raising a toast to Lily, Sandy, and Kit Kat. Seriously. I want to thank my in-laws, Nigel, who I hope is alright. I think he's alright. He's upstairs having a rest, but I think he's alright. I'm so grateful to you guys for taking me into your home and into your hearts. Ever since I first met you, you've always been so kind to me. From Nigel, always making sure that I'm well fed when we're down in Dorset, to Annette, always making sure that there's an alcoholic drink or 12. I'm also thankful, Annette, that as a fellow Trekkie, you allow me to talk regularly and in depth about how much I love Star Trek. And while I don't know many men who would say this about their mothers-in-law, I genuinely hope that you live long and prosper. And actually, that same kindness has come from all of Lulu's family. From Uncle Keith, thank you so much for your amazing message today. It was genuinely incredible. And I've had messages from New York, from friends like all over the world saying how incredible it was to listen to it today. So really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Vinolia, Abigail, who isn't sure about me yet, but I think we'll get there. Hopefully. Catherine, thank you so much for your speech. It was amazing. I'm trying to follow it.
Me?
We're getting there, mate.
Wow.
Graham, Amy, who I'm sure you'll all agree looks beautiful today.
Woo woo!
That's been an amazing bridesmaid.
Lovely.
Blueface, love you, mate. Janine, who also isn't here, she's looking after Nigel, but has always been amazing to me. Neil.
I look beautiful too.
It goes without saying, though, to be honest. It goes without saying. Jaden.
Yeah!
There we go. This is the star of the show. Elisa. Is Elisa even here?
No,
Elisa
This
is
one.
on the table.
she's on the A table.
David. Alia. Benji, of course. Wherever she is. You've all made me feel so welcome in your family, and I couldn't be more grateful. So now, officially and legally, say that I'm part of your family. So now go right now. I also want to thank my family. We've had a tough few years. These last few years have been pretty tough for us, but I'm really pleased to be able to share such a happy day with all of you guys. My sister Natalie, thank you for reading so beautifully today in the church. You were amazing, thanks sis. My big bro, Ads, my hero. Thanks for always having my back, bro. Please go easy on me in your speech.
See the photos.
Danielle, my lovely sister-in-law. I literally couldn't count the number of people that have come to me today and said, "Who is that woman? She's really nice."
Oh, thank
My nephews, Aaliyah, Harry, and Maya. You're all amazing. I love you guys. You know I do. And of course, my dad, who is famously late to everything, but managed just about to be on time today. Colombian time, just had him in the zone. My little bro, Justin, my hermanita, Valentina, and Ali, of course. Love you guys, love you guys. And then there's my mum, who would have loved to have been here today, but is sadly no longer with us. I'm glad that her 2 best friends, 2 of the most amazing women I've ever known in my life, who I called Auntie for as long as I can remember, Amy and Deb, and their partners, Hayden, my cousin, today. I'm here representing Mum today. My mum would have loved everything about this day. She would have been fussing all day with some sort of inappropriate headwear, some sort of fascinator would have been going on. She would have made friends with literally every person in the room.
Yeah.
Everyone she would have talked to, literally, and you all would have loved her because she was amazing. I would be covered in lipstick. There'd be lipstick everywhere. It would be all down here. It would be all over my face. There'd be stuff going on. I think it's fair to say that I gave Mum a few worries through the years, a few little times of little down times, but something she never worried about ever was Lulu.
That's right.
Mum wrote me a letter just before she died, and one of the things she said was, and I quote, "I know that Lulu will be your bride. I just wish I could be around to see it." Yeah. And what she saw in Lulu is what I think most people see. Her warmth, her kindness, her huge heart, which is filled with love for just about anyone and everyone. When I met, I'd pretty much given up on the idea of finding someone. But then there she was. And thank goodness she came to talk to me. Because I was so intimidated and nervous, I never would have gone to talk to her. We bonded over politics, cats, and booze, of course. In fact, it was just a few tequilas, some karaoke, and several glasses of red wine later that we agreed to go on a date. And from that day to this, things have just got better and better. I genuinely consider myself the luckiest man in the world that I get to live the rest of my life with you.
Aww.
Thank you for so many things. For running with me, even when you don't want to. For drinking with me, even when I don't want to. For somehow being both the smartest and the silliest person I know. For making me so happy every single day. I promise I'll do everything I can to make you happy for the rest of my life. Please join me in a toast to my beautiful and brilliant bride, Marie Louise.
Woo!